Round 2 of the Rebels and Redcoats tournament. We are in the thicket. It is Pepsi Zero and Agent 47, known as Agent 470, against Ganondorf and the Riddler, and I am not going to get canceled for giving you their team name. Other than they're a part of the Greasy Green Gigolos, I am the Colonist.
And I'm JOSHAGEDDON. I just have a question, Sean. Are you a Redcoat or are you a Rebel?
Well,
there is a correct answer.
There is a correct answer to that, but right now we are in the Rebel section of this Rebels and Redcoats tournament. And right now, we saw at round 1, Pepsi Zero join in shocking fashion the Shades of Black, adding a third bald man to a 4-man equation. And now they've got some muscle at their hands.
I'm worried that one day Neo's just gonna look around and see all these bald people and like, you know what?
Fuck it, I'm gonna shave my head.
Yeah, shaves his head.
Then it's gonna get a little too cult-like for me. But, but not like Shades of Black haven't done shady shit. We've well documented that. But Agent 47 and Pepsi Zero defeated Green and Clean, and in convincing fashion, if you recall that post-pin clothesline. Here comes Ganondorf, who, you have to say, there is a hoss fight in the making here, JOSHAGEDDON, and I am all for watching big carbonated men slapping Triforces.
I can't relate, but I will say that this dude is the dark horse right now. Well, because he came into CIW like a house of fire, hit some baby splashes, and has been winning some matches. I still can't believe that he's here in CIW.
Yeah, it's still kind of a shock, and to be with the group he's with, but he's another guy who is known as a kind of a stuffed shirt, and has really kind of loosened himself up in CIW, which I think is what makes the Gigolos so endearing as a team. And then there's this guy.
I'm not gonna lie, the Mag Nation kind of ruined the Riddler for me.
It's honestly, it's a trauma kickback, I think. It's with this guy. I mean, I don't even trust the green apple he's carrying down to the ring. This
dude is a walking trigger.
He is. Oh, absolutely. And we saw him kind of assist in the win against, in the win that they had. And they are going to, and will this team be a cohesive unit? I mean, we saw the chaos, but can they handle the control of a regular tag match, JOSHAGEDDON? And will they have team chemistry? Because this match includes both debuts from the Rebels and Redcoats tournament.
That is true, but my question, Sean, is who do you have winning this matchup?
Well, it's hard to say, because we saw at the end of last week, Piccolo and Reptile beating the other half of the Shades of Black as they beat Neo and Riddick in a huge barn burner of a match. And now we will see the other half of this equation in this matchup, and it's going to be difficult to choose. It's a pretty even field here, with the wild card clearly being the Riddler, but let's see what can happen here. Here we go. Ganondorf and Agent 47 starting this match. Jonah Hill assigned to this contest.
Me personally, just because I was giving him so many props earlier, I'm going with Ganondorf and Riddler in this one.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty big matchup. And, you know, Agent 47, to his credit, he didn't immediately tag to Pepsi Zero. He didn't, even though he ran like a bitch the first time that he and Ganondorf laid eyes. I think he's deliberately went in first on purpose to go, no, I'm not that afraid of this dude. Maybe he should be, though, after that big vertical suplex.
I think you're underselling it a little bit, though. I think you're underselling it a little bit, though. When he first saw Ganondorf, there were skid marks on the ring.
No, he ran. He bolted, and an abdominal stretch, and a nice counter there for the Riddler to break that up.
If you go into the dictionary and look up hauling ass, there will be a gif of that.
And oh, what a double clothesline.
But he has overcome his fear, apparently.
Yeah, well, he knew he had to. I mean, it's after this big first round that they had both teams in that.
Nothing says therapy more like being in a ring with the Riddler.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Well, you're either going to work out some stuff or you're going to need therapy. And a nice tornado DDT on the outside.
You're either gonna get through some stuff or develop some stuff.
That's right. And Ganondorf and the Riddler beat the Detroit Manifesto to get here. And the Riddler, I think he may have accidentally hit Ganondorf into that ring post.
Come on, Riddler.
Riddler's getting a little overzealous here in classic fashion, but that was great moves, tripping up Agent 47 so that Ganondorf could get the chop block.
Oh, but he got kicked in the groin, though. Message sent.
Absolutely. Oh, and a nice counter there, and a nice punch to the back.
Ooh,
As so far, it has been Ganondorf and the Riddler that have been the more cohesive unit. And now the Riddler gets his first in-ring action. Not counting the tornado tag, but it looks like Agent 47 doesn't want much of the Riddler. You know?
But that was a smart move by Riddler right there. He saw that 47 was going for the tag, and he cut him off at the pass.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's exactly... And now dragging him back into the Gigolo's corner, but now a kick to the groin.
Oh, no. Don't kick him there. He likes it.
Yeah, he does. And immediately tagged out. He goes, hey, you got any more in you? And he's grabbing for him.
Get away from me.
He's grabbing for him. Oh, man. And you know, to the credit of the Riddler, he knows that he's got that creeper vibe. And he knows that it's like this gold dust effect almost. And now a nice headlock.
Dude, if I kicked some dude in the groin and he smiled at me, there would be another skid mark because I would get out of there as quick as I could.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's creepy from the Riddler and less so Liv Morgan. And now, sorry, I hate to bring it up, but
now now you're bringing up my PTSD.
Well, maybe you should wrestle the Riddler then. Help you work it out.
I would rather wrestle the Riddler than wrestle Liv Morgan.
Oh, and a beautiful side slam by Agent 47, who has, to his credit, taken control of this matchup with some right hands. And referee Jonah Hill trying to keep the peace here a little bit in the context of a wrestling match. And the Riddler's back in, the designated driver of the Greasy Green Gigolos.
When this dude's the designated driver.
Yeah, oh, wait a second, silencer! And Ganondorf immediately got in the ring for a neck breaker, knowing what was coming. How smart was that?
That's why I'm saying he's the dark horse here, man. Ganondorf knows what's up.
Yeah, he does. He's very calculated, and there's no one named Link in sight.
Yeah.
Which really drastically improves his track record.
Ganondorf and Riddler have varying reactions, like very different reactions when there's a child nearby.
Yeah,
Ganondorf gets worried, Riddler gets excited.
Yeah, it's not a good time. And but the Riddler with some nice punches there, and you know, to the credit of the Riddler, he has been all in on the Gigolos. Oh, now come on.
Hang on now.
No need to throw Jonah Hill into the corner. He's like, nah, take a break, man. I think the Riddler, he's just looking out for people now. Genuinely, I think that maybe we're giving him a little too bad of a reputation here. There's no evidence to suggest that he's any creepier now than he was then.
Maybe he's like, the Magnation was a dark time in my life.
Yeah.
Period. I'm not proud of it.
I mean, we all go through those phases. You know, we all have that emo phase in all of us. And you know, that could have been the Riddler. You know,
I never took a belt I never took a championship into the bathroom and had my way with it, but I see what you mean.
And I also did hear that the Riddler did block the Velveteen Dream on all social media, so maybe he's turned a corner. Oh, what a kick to the gut.
Has Pepsi Zero been tagged into this match a single time?
He's not. And, you know, Agent 47, he's coming waves. He hit a silencer on the Riddler. Half busting crab from Ganondorf. Oh, God, look at the torque. Look at the torque. And Pepsi Zero just in enough to break it up.
Right after the leg.
Yeah, and that's a smart move. Ganondorf with that big Bojack splash. And Riddler here, of course. I'm not really sure what the Riddler's finish is. I'm afraid to find out.
Me too.
Oh, and a kick to the balls as Jonah Hill was distracted with the Riddler.
Dude, that has been Agent 47's bread and butter, going after the bread and butter in this matchup.
And it's garnered him some level of advantage here as well, as the Riddler once again breaking it up, and a back suplex. Take a drink or a scoop of ice cream.
I have neither at my disposal. Oh, there's a water bottle under the desk. It's wedged into how did you get it wedged in here?
Hey, don't ask me. I'm not the one who sets all this up. You know, I just come to the table.
It's fucking stuck. I can't. All right.
I don't know.
I guess
listen,
we'll get it later.
Listen, AB and Michael Corleone, they're focused, man, because the winner of this is facing the winner of Tenacious E versus Abizzle and Michael Corleone in 2 days' time. So, that's going to be a big match. Oh, what a hip toss. Tenacious E,
Agent
Jack
47
Black
needs to tag out.
Yeah,
he needs to tag out.
He is not looking good, and he is not in a good way. And truthfully, you got to credit the Gigolos. They've been making frequent tags. They've been cutting off the ring. It has been spectacular tag team work on behalf of the Gigolos. No doubt as a result of being a team with Piccolo and Reptile as good as they are. Oh, what a boot.
Ooh, got him right in the cheek.
Yeah, just hit him right there in the cheek. And Agent 47, he's not one for therapy. The last time he had therapy, it was a 40-minute triple threat with his own team.
And that did not work out very well.
Solved nothing. It made things worse. It made it all worse. Oh, wait a second. Agent 47 finally tags in Pepsi Zero.
Finally.
And Ganondorf is tags in the Riddler. Oh, no.
Nearly 7 minutes into the match.
Yeah, this is and the Riddler here is the legal man as Ganondorf also tagged out. And I can't imagine it's that he doesn't want to be. Oh, wait a second. Riddler, come on, man.
Riddler, relax.
Put the stairs down. Riddler immediately goes, oh, this dude is way bigger than Agent 47. They got a little bit of a culture shock there.
Dude, if there's one thing you cannot say about the Riddler is that he's not hyped for this. The dude may be a little too hyped for this.
Yeah,
but
he drinks nothing but overly sugary sweet teas. So he's never had he doesn't like carbonated beverages at all. And, and that makes him the perfect designated driver. He's not even high on bubbles. It's just flat, sweet tea. A lot of sugar, though. Oh, God, right hands. As Pepsi Zero,
I like sweet tea myself, but not that much sugar.
Yeah, no.
Like, there's a limit.
No, he adds sugar to brisk. Think about that. And, oh, what a big back body drop. An impressive big back body drop. Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
My word. As Pepsi Zero launched the Riddler literally halfway across the ring. Not even a one count.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah, literally. And Pepsi Zero, he's been waiting a minute to get into this ring. As the Riddler has to refocus. He did not expect to be heated in such fashion.
That was a yeet.
That was definitely a yeet. And,
oh my God.
And nice headlock there from Ganondorf trying to wear down Pepsi Zero. Another oh God!
He just launched into the turnbuckle.
Pepsi Zero is having literally zero of this. And now trying, and look at this, Riddler trying to get Pepsi Zero up on the top rope, and Pepsi Zero just a little bit too big. He may have 0 calories, but that doesn't mean that he's not heavy.
Yeah, tagging the heavy of the team.
Oh, it's Haas fight time. It's Haas fight. Look out, Jonah Hill. Ooh. This could be a good way to catch an errant blast. And big slap to the back. And JOSHAGEDDON, if Jonah Hill gets hit again, how does he recover?
That, ladies and gentlemen, you have to like, you have to comment, you have to subscribe and share, maybe even download to Save a Referee today.
That's right. The CIW Save a Referee Fund keeps all of our referees healthy. Especially amidst the death threats that Jerry Jones has been getting. Still, people are still mad about this Dave Chappelle thing. I swear, this Chappelle and Smoke finish, they're still sending hate mail to the office. It's a lot.
I feel like that's a running theme of Dave Chappelle's career. Wherever he goes.
Yeah, it's indiscriminate support. And look at Pepsi Zero capitalizing on the referee's count after the rope break, wearing down the leg of the Riddler.
And now Agent 47 back in the ring, trying to distract the referee.
Jonah Hill's trying to restore some order here.
Come on, Jerry.
And now, you got to give credit to the Riddler. He's been taking the fight to Pepsi Zero, even though Pepsi Zero is just not having any of it. But that's what you have to do. You have to use your speed if you're going to take down a man as big as Pepsi Zero.
But now getting thrown into the corner. We haven't seen some double team offense.
What a spear! Into the corner, the guts of Eddie Nigma being rearranged. Oh, wait a second. Pepsi plunge. Pepsi plunge. No one kicks out of the Pepsi plunge. And now hitting Agent 47 and the Riddler not looking good.
Man.
And you have to imagine.
Needs to go for that cover.
Yeah, he's got to go for the cover. He might have this one if he does. But again, going after the leg.
Damn.
And Pepsi Zero, he's developed a hell of a mean streak, JOSHAGEDDON. Yeah. We saw it against Mr. Clean. We saw it against Mr. Clean a second time. And we're seeing it here today. And look at now, speaking of tag team work, both Agent 47 and Pepsi Zero focusing on the leg of the Riddler.
Man, this has been quite the contest, Sean. I mean, I'm still holding out for my boys in green, but
absolutely.
Not if we get more stuff like this.
What a knee to the face.
Oh.
And, Abizzle just texted me. I'm surprised because he should be focused, but he said that there's prizes for this.
Oh.
Yeah, if we win, or if we win, if somehow you and I win, we get a diamond store. And
holy shit!
And just had the aluminum can kicked out of him with a clothesline and a punch to the face.
Damn.
That was, wow, what a shot. And the Riddler smartly tagging out of this equation. And and a low blow.
Oh.
Message sent. And I guess that was the only prizes that he said. I guess there are no prizes for the individuals in this, so I don't know why he sent that.
Okay. Thanks, Abizzle.
Thanks, AB. So we're not going to see a run-in from myself and JOSHAGEDDON. That's not. We're not going to break the rules of the tournament for that. Oh, wait a second. That's a big punch. That's a big punch. Ganondorf starting to build up that head of steam. Oh, and a big clothesline. Another big clothesline. Could we be seeing what I think we're seeing? It's time for the Bojack Splash. Cover. One and only one. As Agent 47 saves the day.
Let that happen.
And that's a difficult.
That was devastating, though.
It was, and you know how that had to have taken a lot out of Pepsi Zero. And
it was. Do you see how smart that was by Ganondorf? As soon as that happened, Ganondorf was like, "Okay, I got to get him into my corner."
Right back into the corner, and now look at the tag team work from the Riddler. I'm like,
there we go.
This is why I'm thinking maybe this is a different Riddler than the one that we knew back in the day. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we've seen the Riddler in anything meaningful that didn't involve some level of perversion. You know, I'm willing to give this guy a benefit of the doubt. You know, he hasn't...
I mean, hey, second chances, man.
That's right. And CIW is really kind of a land of second chances. And now shot. I mean, remember how little Ganondorf was worth back in the day. And now look where he is, too. You know, you got to give... The Gigolos have something special, man. Oh, what a shot.
Yeah, I mean, being a punching bag for a child, it's got to weigh on you at some point.
Yeah, it certainly weighed on Kenny. And, and now Pepsi Zero not looking good.
If Ganondorf gets diverticulitis,
in comes the Riddler. The cover here, one, and again, Ganondorf. Even though it was a kick out, and because of Agent 47's interference, Pepsi Zero still felt the need to yeet the hell out of the Riddler.
He's like, yeah, I don't care if he kicked me. I'm going to continually remind you of who the fuck I am.
Oh, yeah, and this match is kind of degenerating here a little bit. As all four of these individuals, man, this feud between the Greasy Green Gigolos and the Shades of Black just gets deeper and deeper and deeper with each passing day. It has been, they've been feuding all year.
Yeah.
And it's been incredible, but can the Gigolos go 2 for 2 here in the second round?
I don't know what it is they have against the color green.
Well, and it's something, I mean, this was kind of just by fate that they both happened to win their first round matches to get to this point, and now just wrenching that leg again of the Riddler. But Pepsi Zero, he's taken a lot of punishment, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can only yeet a fully grown man off of you so many times before you start getting a little tired.
That's right. And will we see that trademark edge of the can that we saw from Pepsi Zero before, back in that first round? And now another cover, this time hooking the leg. 1, 2, and only 2.
Oh, that was
at the last second. Pepsi Zero gets the shoulder up.
It was that little bit of time after that power slam from Ganondorf. I mean, it took some time to get to the cover, but that time allowed Pepsi Man to recover just a little bit.
He who hesitates is lost, man, or doesn't win, I guess, in this case. Yeah. And now another half Boston Crab, and this is not going to get a tap out here because it is, Riddler is the legal man.
Yeah, I was about to say Ganondorf is illegal.
Yep. And let alone his immigration status here into CIW. We don't really care too much about those things. You know, we're run by Michael Corleone. What do you want? And
yeah, basically.
But in any case, not saying nobody has their visas. They don't. Wait a second. Small package. 1, 2. Only 2.
Oh,
and the Riddler almost caught Pepsi's. Oh, wait a second. 2-on-1, and smartly said, "Oh, hell no."
Very smart, very wise.
Getting right behind Ganondorf. And now back to the 1-on-1 with Riddler and Agent 47. Man, what a match this has been.
This has been a hell of a tag team match, Sean.
And you know what's wild? This is exactly how, basically, wait a second, Silencer! Another Silencer, but Pepsi Zero is the legal man!
Oh, and he can't capitalize.
And he can't, and Ganondorf smartly saw what happened, chop blocked Pepsi Zero, punch to the dick.
Payback for all the low blows in this match.
Yeah, literally. Referee's count is up to 7 here, and now Riddler leaving the ring, breaking up the count. I don't know whether that was intentional, but knows that he's got to get Pepsi Zero into the ring.
That is true.
And, you know, to the credit of the Riddler, maybe the old Riddler would have taken the count out. This Riddler didn't want to.
Maybe he's trying to prove to us something here.
Trying to turn a new leaf. And guess what color most leaves are, JOSHAGEDDON? Oh, blood red.
Red? Some leaves turn red.
That was a red maple of a DDT. Holy hell.
Dude, Riddler is taking so much abuse in this match.
That was an Acer Palmatum Crimson King. Actually, it's an Acer Platinoides. My bad. For those of you plant nerds also watching an E-Fed, that one's for you. Now, tack into Ganondorf, and for the record, not only do the Greasy Green Gigolos love clubbing, but they also do love gardening. And and a back suplex, and Pepsi Zero.
I mean, they are green. They love anything that's green.
That's right. And Pepsi Zero leaves his Pepsi cans in their gardens. That's been a big thing. Ever since Pepsi Zero joined the Shades of Black, he literally just takes all his cans and just dumps them into the Gigolos' gardens.
So Pepsi Zero's a massive fucking litter bug. Is that what you're telling me?
Which then they call Captain Planet and Mr. Clean to clean up, which they volunteer to do because that's their thing. And now another shot to the leg, and and this time, the Riddler was trying to help Ganondorf, but this and Agent 47 just trying to lay some haymakers as the negotiation with Jonah Hill was taking place.
Man was trying some shoryukens.
Yeah, he sure was. And wait a second, another big punch. Ganondorf might be going for another Bojack splash, building up that head of steam. Another clothesline. Riddler's got Agent 47 preoccupied.
Oh, this might do it. This might be enough, Sean.
A second Bojack splash that we didn't see. Cover 1, 2, 3.
Fair enough. And Riddler's still choking down.
Choking 47 right here in front of us. He was. But the Greasy Green Gigolos move on and beat the Shades of Black again in the second round. Your thoughts, Josh, again?
That was a hell of a tag team match. Back and forth, ebbs and flows, and blood.
And what does this mean for this half of the Gigolos? You gotta give credit to Ganiddler. As I said I wasn't gonna say their name in the first 2 minutes, but I will in the last 20 seconds. We will see.
You've been stigmatized.
That's right. You will see round 2 action tomorrow, and closing out on Saturday. Rebels and Redcoats, baby. Gigolos move on.